Anthony, we mentioned the better than expected numbers, but I think maybe two of the big areas that really jumped out for people is in terms of the membership. 2.94 million members from 2.56 a quarter earlier. Products, 4.27 million versus just 3.67 million a quarter earlier, too. And those are two of the areas that I think are really keying off things. What happened in terms of where you found membership growth, and secondly, what all these products are, what you're putting out there?
Well, first, Becky, thank you for having me this morning, and thank you to all the veterans and first responders around the world that have either given their lives for our country or defending our country or have previously defended our country. I want to acknowledge all of them today on this Veterans Day. It's also a special day for SoFi. This culminates a year of us achieving many, many milestones in an all-out sprint. And the results yesterday really reflect the hard work over the last 4 years. We had record revenue. We're able to deliver that record revenue because we have such a diversified business. So unlike a lot of companies that may have fell short of investor expectations because they're only in crypto or only in trading, or they're only in lending, or they benefited disproportionately from staying at home and now we're in a reopening trade, we have businesses that benefit in all those different environments, and that's why we hit record revenue. On the member and product growth numbers, everything's really coming together. Our marketing, our product, our ability to communicate in our app to our members to help them get their money right by giving them more personalized offers. We are the only one-stop shop for digital financial services, so it allows us to meet members when they have a need. We want to be there for whether it's the most important financial decision in their lives or the days in between. And that ability to serve them across the product selection is really, really helping us, and communicating to them and building trust is also starting to play in.
Yeah, your product growth outstripped even your membership growth. So walk me through that. Like, what kind of products would you be offering to a member that maybe they would pick up on?
Sure. So we are a one-stop shop for financial service products on a digital mobile platform, the only one that I know of. We provide loans like student loan refinancing, mortgage, unsecured personal loans, and in-school loans. We also provide brokerage, so single stocks, fractional shares without commissions. We have 6 of our own ETFs that are customized for our members and their needs. We have robo-advisory accounts. We were just named a #1 robo-advisor by Barron's. And in addition to that, we also offer cryptocurrency. We also have a product called SoFi Money, which is like a checking or savings account where you can put your direct deposit and then pay all your bills or pay your friends. We also have a credit card. In addition to that, we provide home, life, and auto insurance through partnerships. So broad-based products, we want to meet our members when they have a need and then build trust with them through our best-of-breed products. And when they have a second need, we have that product for them. So members are individuals, and then products are the number of services they have with us relative to members.
Anthony, you mentioned in the release that you were able to come out with these stronger numbers despite what's been a depressed arena for student lending. Walk us through each of those areas. Where do you see big growth? Where do you see some areas just overall troubled, like student lending?
Sure. So the President Trump, former President Trump, in March of 2020, made an executive order where those with federal student loans did not have to pay their loan payments for the foreseeable future. That's been in place since March of 2020 and will remain in place until the end of January 2022. Our business has been cut in half as it relates to student loan refinancing since that point in time. But we're able to deliver the record results of revenue of $277 million because of the fact that we have strength in our personal loans. We built a home loan business that's still growing quite nicely. We have a technology platform business that enables 89 million accounts. Those accounts were up 80% year over year. So we're enabling other financial institutions to create accounts like ours so they can service their members. And then all the products that I mentioned are in our financial services segment. Those are all growing very nicely. So yes, our largest and most mature business, student loan business, is operating at less than 50% of where it was prior to COVID. But the rest of the businesses have picked up the slack and been able to drive really strong growth. And just as importantly, our outlook for the fourth quarter is calling for an acceleration in revenue growth to 49 to 55%. So we see the trends continuing.
Who are these new members who signed up over the last quarter? Where are they?
Yeah, we're really focused on what I call high achievers, not well served. These are people that have done well academically, they've done well professionally, but they've been left behind by our banking and financial systems. They don't have someone that can help them get their money right, to teach them to invest in their 20s so that they have the benefit of compounding. They don't have someone to help educate them on how much debt they should take out for their student loans when they go off to college, so they're not behind the 8 ball based on the income that they'll generate after they graduate from college. or they've accrued too much credit card debt as they started in life, and they need to refinance to a lower cost term debt, or they've bought a house, and when they're buying that house, making sure they buy a house they can afford, and one that will allow them to invest in their 30s instead of being behind the 8 ball. So we're going after millennials and Gen Z that fit that demographic. Our hope is over time we could serve a broader audience, but we have to be focused on one core target, now with them, and then expand. We're really seeing great adoption at the top of our funnel through everyday products like SoFi Money and people putting their direct deposit with us. That gives us a lot of information to help you better manage your money. We may know if you're overspending and help you manage your budget through a free certified financial planner. We may also know that you're paying a student loan that's at a really high interest rate and you can refinance, or that you have a bunch of cash sitting there doing nothing, and we can help you with invest that money so it starts compounding.